My way to begin ball game.
Oh, what? My lineup got messed up. What the hell? Wait, Joe, did you fix my lineup?
Yeah?
It didn't say you fixed it.
Yeah, because you didn't save it, that's why.
Oh, who'd you put as the starter for the hitter?
Garner's lead off, second DJ Mayhew.
Hold on. Like this?
Yeah, Garner lead off, DJ Mayhew second.
Alright.
And Judge third,
What?
Stanton.
Oh, shit.
Stanton's fourth.
Shit.
Fifth is Volk.
Crap.
What?
You don't see it on the screen? I might have to replace him.
Oh, someone got injured?
No, Gio Urshela looked a bit worn out after yesterday's game. I don't know who I should replace him with. Or should I do auto?
Hit replace.
Oh, he got replaced with Theo Estrada. Okay.
Where'd Ashley go?
What? Oh, Gary Sanchez is hurt. No! I didn't mean to hit replace for Gary Sanchez. Oh.
Well, he knows he's tired. You need to replace him. You need to put your backup catcher. Your players are tired.
Well,
you need to take Sanchez and your shortstop out.
Take Gary Sanchez out?
Yeah, put your backup catcher in.
Kyle, whatever his name is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have him back last.
How do you do that? Do it like this? I got a comment, hold on a minute. Yes.
There's another kid again.
Yeah, hello.
You need to take your shortstop out for that dude.
For Gio. Alright.
Okay, and that. That's change your lineup.
There we go.
And you put Stanton and clean up.
Yep.
You didn't do it. I don't win one enough. I hit a home
By the
run.
way, Panther, I didn't win nothing in golf, by the way.
I don't know how, but you have some good players that
After the baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next.
Wow, this is...
Final time I go to the Blue Jays Stadium, we'll never play this team ever again. Won't play them in the playoffs.
Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in this last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Baltimore. The second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Oh, it's raining.
First offering on its way.
Good. I don't mind it. There's my two lineups for you.
First pitch, 12:35.
1-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today. Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Owens and Range.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. They off for
Freaking watch the damn blind.
back out there for this one.
Come on, stereo. On a whole fucking pan.
In there. And
What
he's
are you
keeping
doing
the
stereo? The whole fucking pan. I don't know the whole fucking match. You tap on the bell on and he does the whole pin after.
You know, D-Roll, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide.
I went a long time.
He didn't run me.
I took away his list and so
the key, Dan, is be consistent.
That's why he fired Lewis.
yeah, he doesn't. Like I would.
Why he did tap out?
You better pick one side.
Going to be far too late.
I got rid of his system.
So he swipes second successfully.
He won't be able to use a submission or pinfall.
Actually end up
I already
taking
did the
bat out of the
submission
hands of
first.
one of their better
I did submission
Well, that's a good
first.
point, man.
And
But
you did it-
I'd be a
then you
little
did running
surprised
knee?
if that's the
I
case.
don't know
It's
when he
still
after
early in the game is tied, so
after
that
that,
would be a
Carl
pretty
got to
cautious
get another
move
finger soon,
to
but
pitch
when we
around
get a whole
here,
pan
or
after what
just
you
walk
telling
him
me.
flat out.
Because how he got out of bell offers into a hard pin?
No, but he was still on the ground and he does like a hard pin
Best
counter.
ones have that late action that
And there's
just
like a weird
darts at the
fucking
last minute.
animation.
They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going,
Styles beat
it's
Luke
a
Harper.
great strikeout pitch.
That was a freaking easy match. Andres beat Carrizo. That was actually a kind of good match. Carrizo made a lot of counters. He was actually doing really good match, but he counted every fucking shit. Sometimes he was all hard because he counted a lot, and like, you can't do anything. Like,
Fouled away.
No, son, and there's some people that are just easy.
clean up. Why is the speed guy? Carrizo's speed.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him
Like
out of danger.
Owens, I dominate
It's on
long.
to the bottom of the first. No score on the show.
Yep. They pin Randy Walker. Makes sense. What they were supposed to get pinned.
Alex Cobb
The
gets
one
the
makes his
ball
own
in
get
game
pinned.
3
Why
of the
can't you
series.
attack? But
And
you
Zach,
understand.
what's the word on him?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7. But as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
I had 5 runs of Brett Gardner dead. Gary. I had 5 of Brett Gardner already.
Oh, why did I swing at that? That was terrible. This rain is crazy.
The dome is open
Lifted
again
in the air
tomorrow,
out
though.
to
It's
right.
open wait and see.
Mancini moving back. He
no,
gets
that
there
could've
to
been
make the
a
play for the
freaking
first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Y'all gonna wait for that good pitch. Alex Cobb sucks.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-1. It's in there for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. So a full count now.
Full count, let's go.
Miguel Andujar will be next.
Either he's going to walk me or he's going to give me a hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Fielding cleanly.
Fireworks, Abby.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Ooh, can't say it.
What?
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Cobb's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field.
Damn it, that was right too.
And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired.
Oh, it's good
Second
slider.
inning coming up,
Let's
and
see
Heidi
this
Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Anthony
so good for DC. A whole run opening day. Hit a 3-run shot. Hit 2-run shot last game. This lovely stadium.
Fast right, that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Yeah, no.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bullet back up the middle. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
That's not.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hayes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In on the hands a bit with the fastball, it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his
Full-count
mechanics.
fastball.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Damn it.
Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Aaron Judge is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Santander will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep last night twice. Hit well towards the hole. Alberto gloves it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Austin Wynns, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Outside, 2-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All right. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Standing in now, Ramon Urias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing's saying he can't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
No.
It's crazy.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The hell? Oh, you messed up on the pickoff?
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Here's
a breaking
out?
ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I've been safe. He went back standing up again. What the hell is that phone?
That was a strike. 1-2 now.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Now he is 34 home run this season.
To the left side.
And I have to face the Yankees soon.
The first of the game for the Yankees.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Ooh, it's a Blue Jays defense.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Orioles.
Runners on the move for second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
I think it was pretty apparent he was trying to steal that bag to keep them out of the double play, which the guy at the plate is certainly prone to sometimes. It's always a risk, though.
You keep on making a base running mistake.
Into the box now, Tyro Estrada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cobb's ready. Here it comes. This one's down to third.
Dumbass. They'll come on hurt you. You don't need slider to ball cards.
All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Hanser Alberto. First offering on its way. Looking at his career totals, Alberto is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Another guy that hit that was still 571.
See if they should have for me.
But he could be a bench player.
That's gone.
Two starters here in the fourth inning, and boy, which of those two numbers leap out?
Oh, he hit home runs in this game. He's on him out.
My goodness.
Yeah, but he didn't hit any home runs yet. Martinez. What is he doing?
Jay's been struggling too. He's been swinging hits. He's been seeing good pitches, just flyouts.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Back-to-back jacks.
First delivery to him
I'm
on the
playing
way.
lefties a lot too. My hitters all good with lefties. I was playing the best starter. He was an all-star game starter.
Just
I
one
played
hit
last
apiece
game.
for both of these
But every
clubs.
time I faced him, I did good against him. This is the first time he actually shut me out.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He didn't get the win
Hey,
because
he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it
Good enough.
anytime he wants for a strike.
all my runs are by whole runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
More than enough.
Popped him up. Estrada is there.
And that's 2 outs.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Atlanta's winning 4-1 against third base and
Renato.
Let's use a foot of one.
Now in the box,
Yeah,
Renato
no.
Nunez.
Just have so
2 away in the
pitchers in
inning,
this game.
and
So
it
well
looks like
leaders.
this could be another
Bucks, they got a
1-2-3
12.0
inning for him.
You get 9 home runs in
He's
3
really found
games.
a groove on the mound, and it's been
It's not all
impressive to
equal.
watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Scooped up. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
What baseball so something to distraction.
Orioles are getting so angry right now.
That guy warm up in the bullpen. You go change him right down there and I don't swing at it.
Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Oh, you know, I know some
Here's
of this
Miguel
push
Andujar now.
I do everything else in the first pitch.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first two guys of the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Cobb looks in. Here it is on 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The designated hitter, Dwight Biggs.
I'm gonna put somebody in the ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. At the plate, he's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses 1-1. Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. I'm sure the hitter would want to do that, though.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And they take the lead. It's gone.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Into the box now. Austin wins. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Now that's popped up. Higashioka waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch.
See, they had this up on 500.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well
God,
executed
no,
pitch
he's
there.
batting 500.
In now, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away
Chris
with a
Davis sucks.
fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Oh, Austin Hayes hit the home run.
But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Big Aaron Judge.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested?
Fucking asshole.
Fly ball, well hit. Hayes on the run for it at the track.
You're a fucking asshole. You get in the fucking head. What a bot. Fucking asshole.
A home run.
You fucking hit that button and get a single. I'd be so fucking pissed if you did. You don't bunt and you have no hit. That shouldn't be illegal. You're not allowed to bunt if you have no hit. Baseball need to make a rule of that. You're not allowed to bunt if you have no hits in the game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage
Simply
in baseball
allowed.
that solo
No,
home
it
runs
should.
won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this
All
one.
3 other baseball players are getting hot.
This
My
game.
team's Kane.
How about 90% of his
He
first
just had a hot
pitches
April
have
late
been for
April.
strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
In there, strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, and there's one away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Boyd, a base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Shut up.
That misses 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Oh, fucking.
Fastball in there. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees 1.
Trailing by 1.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, Hunter Alberto.
Jonathan Holder takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So here's Trey Mancini. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. In now, Renato Nunez, and that's through into right field for a base hit.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Ball no strike.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Andujar goes over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Standing in, Anthony Santander. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th.
That misses wide.
Ball and 1 strike.
So gay. Come on, 3-0 and for 12.32.
And a fastball
for a good pitch. We're not like right down
Has to be
here.
a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. He's set. The 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Austin Hayes will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Softly hit to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. That's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Line towards center field. Gardner is there to make the catch. So stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Behind 0-2 now.
He doesn't have a pitcher back though.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Wins. Goes to get it. Throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in, Tyro Estrada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
How was that out? That was fair.
0-1, here it comes. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Estrada, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball. The count holds it 0-2. Cobb into the windup. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Chris Davis, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 1-1, the count to Chris Davis.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little tested right here.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Reyes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Hanser Alberto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh wait, I should start my sub. Right?
What inning are you in?
I'm in the 7th inning.
You're losing 1-0?
I'm losing 3-1.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, because the freaking Yankees are choking.
God damn it.
Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Fucking Orioles doesn't afford it.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santander waits on it. 1 out. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
It doesn't go down and run, but go down to run.
Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
But pretty much right at
Except
the
now I want
left
to show
fielder
how
as
bad
he
he
takes it
is.
in
All
for the
that
second
it
out.
does. He gives him a fucking base.
Now with the plate,
He
Aaron
runs
Judge, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus
It's a
far.
fucking
Yeah,
other
that last
player.
at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen,
Now
a
he
home
forced
run
the
is a
ball
home
from
run.
him.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out
Oh,
of
what
the
the
hitting
fuck? All
coach's
because
ears.
they get
Somebody
one
has to stay
base
back and
runner.
find a way to get knocked.
Down the third
That's all it
base.
does. Like, it's so
And a
dead.
close play at the bag, but a good stretch
What
by the
doesn't
first
happen?
baseman got the out, and the inning is over.
But
So
they're
the
more
Yanks go
aggressive when they get a
1,
base
2,
runner.
3. Score holds. It's 3-1.
5-2 game. What the fuck? No cells. You're not even throwing bad pitches. Hey, that's next thing you know, he's gonna get 200 shot and down my run. So I get 200 shot this time. And this fucking game, dude, shit like that will happen.
I'm the Yankees, obviously.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
1-1 the count.
Fucking blind?
Hit hard
What a
to the
beautiful
right side.
slider!
And there's a base hit, so a chance to
What a
add
fucking
little
beautiful slider,
insurance
fucking not
here as
working,
the
but no,
leadoff
they
man is
oh,
on to
over here
start
is
the
fucking
eighth.
blind.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double
So
written
fucking
all over it.
blind.
Great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Thank you.
Nice
Strike
aggressive turn by
5.
the batter right there.
know.
Hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the
No
score.
doubt, but what the hell, McNeil?
Plate now,
The sink.
Renato Nunez.
It's right down the
He
middle.
moves it in the air to right field. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
That's when these guys take it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit softly down the line at first. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he misses with it, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's in there, base hit. And he's safe. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now back.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball.
Reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3.
Fonzo in front of us. I can't score. They don't give them any pitches to hit anymore.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an
Fonzo
offense,
gets
all you're
walked
trying
way
to
too
do is
much
put your
now.
pitchers in positions to be successful.
Like,
Give them
people
that
won't
3-run
pitch to
push.
him.
It has to make you
And
feel
then it's a home run
He'll
anymore.
make the catch on the run as he
Jordan
reaches down
Martinez
to
on getting
Spirit
good
for the
pitches. He
second
does
out.
get single and he
Not
get
in
walked.
time as the run scores.
Yeah, they're going to Fonzo. He gets either walk or single if he does get a hit. He doesn't come close to home run. He doesn't fly out.
No hits for him yet in the
I mean,
game
I want him to
despite
get a
his
home run.
team's offensive onslaught. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Is he playing third?
Forward now is the DH.
How are you starting against the
Start
Orioles?
out the bottom of the 8th inning.
I play the fucking Orioles every game. I'll always win. Easy. I don't know how yards you can't score against them.
And a strike to even the
Pitching staff
count.
is terrible.
1-1. Looks like a
Hey,
lefty and a
boys.
right-hander throwing in the Baltimore
Sorry.
bullpen.
Throw the fucking lead.
The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's off the table.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
And this guy is
Here
still
comes
on
the first pitch.
How many pitches he threw?
Reined in.
Let me see the stats. Alex Cobb thrown 72.
Wind up
That's not a lot of
and the 0-1.
pitches.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I'm trying to. It's hard.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
It's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off the bat.
8. Yeah, it's way too low.
7-2 Jesus, dog. Don't you gotta want big count.
Way out toward right field.
And he's out.
But I always have pitchers. Every time a pitch goes for 40, they always have 50 pitches or more. That's a good thing. You don't want to have like below like 35. That's way too low.
Never ever happens. You never see a game like
Yeah, I've had no hits.
That's only happens like very rare. And only that would happen if they have a no hit or a perfect game.
Yeah, and that's and mostly that happens to be 40 pitches. It must be like 20 in most seasons.
Yeah, it'd be at 40. It'd be having 10 pitches per inning.
Yeah.
That's usually because they're throwing strikes the whole time. They're not throwing any balls. And we have swings, so we don't strike out. Because they're not throwing balls. And we're not fouling anything off.
I might have to put my clothes on because
So 9 pitches actually sell or if you're 72 pitches.
You're losing, bro. You don't put your clothes in if you're losing.
My pitcher if you're 72 pitches and barring 6 innings.
Put in someone else.
From the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
We just came 2-1. My offense is garbage all of a sudden. My team ain't hitting those anymore for home runs. That's often. My pitching's doing so good.
First
I'm
offering
losing.
on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Ready now, Ramon Urias. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
You only got how you
A runner at first with no outs here.
He has a whole bunch of
This is in the air to left field. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
He's like my best hitter since he got caught up. At 350 in the year.
And digging into the batter's box will be
There you go,
Panzer
you get a double.
Alberto. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Oh, I mean, I wish they made an error. Come on.
And he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend.
Yeah, I could have made it risky.
This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
That was pure luck that he just got that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
I have 6 hits, 6 hits, and 4 home runs.
Runner on first with 2
the rest is 2 singles. I have 3 on Boca. Boca's 3 on 6 hits.
You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Right 2. Come on.
Oh, you want to get back in because the bullpen. The bullpen sucks.
They
keep on fouling
Now
off.
they're going to need to string some hits together in this
You get big
last
hit.
at-bat if they
Walks
want to
don't
get
help me
back in
because
this thing.
I get walked and the next guy's gonna hit a double play when I do swing.
Yeah, you get hit. You're still a good pitcher. It's just everything's just out. That's what baseball is sometimes.
Yeah, I've been walked like 8 times in the game. If I get walked.
Kyle Higashioka stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball.
You could bump him over, maybe.
The thing is, I don't really need a pitcher. I could just bump with slow me.
Rucker,
You could
a
pitch it
6'1"
for a
right-hander.
better
He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2016 first-year player
I'm pitch
draft.
hitting, but I might still bunt. I'm gonna pitch hit and bunt. I know who to do it with.
Jake Malinsky.
Him or Nunez, but I'm gonna do my Simpson because he's better. He's good. He's better than Jack Butt. He has that
And
power.
to lay off the curveball that's in the dirt.
Why did he tell me to pitch hit?
Because 2-1. I think he's going to do 1 minute. Come pitches to
But they basically tell me to butt him.
But this is going to be a foul ball as that
It's like 80, like almost 90 pitches.
My closer didn't get saved in the last game.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner.
He's tired. He was tired. I didn't put him in. I would put him in if I get a base for him, but I didn't.
Start the inning instead of foul ball.
Perfect.
You don't beat that.
He might miss the throw.
You make a bad throw.
This is one run through. It's not fast for a sack fly. That's on another issue.
Yeah, but as long as
I want to get a deep center field or something, but if you don't
I won't get double play now. That's all. I'm just trying to avoid double play. It gives
But you
Royals.
get in, if you
They're
center field, you might get in the
Thing
game.
is,
If
I
you
think
hit the
they're
left
walking
field,
him. They're walking him. They're dumb. They don't walk him. I will not pitch this
if you
guy.
hit to left field, you can go to home with some free
I will not pitch to his eye. I will walk him and face Cespedes. I won't pitch to this guy. They pitch to him, they were toys. They're pitching to him.
Is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. So back to the
I don't know why you pitch this guy. He's my team
in.
batting at a runner scored position. It's stupid. You pitch the best hitter.
2 out here in the ninth.
Get the suspect. He's kind of hopper.
There he goes. That's a tie.
That was tied. That's
Final
definitely
total
tied.
in today's game. Baltimore used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Alex
If you
Cobb
hit-
I don't know why
gets
they
the
pitch
win on the mound.
you
His first
pitch
of the year,
Rosario.
allowing only a pair
I
of
would've
hits
walked
in 8
him.
full innings pitched.
Like the CPUs were toys.